They call it the Big Beautiful Bill, but it has been a big betrayal to basic humanity. Let us go into detail of what this bill actually does. This so-called Big Beautiful Bill will guarantee that children with health insurance, the CHIP program, that many of them will lose their insurance. This bill will also cut those who have home community basic services. For those who receive assistance for people who have everything from dementia and those who are differently abled, that support will be cut. There's a large percentage of families who will lose the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, better known as SNAP. The student loan program, there will be a higher repay for those who have student loans, and it will be more difficult for people to get student loans in reference to college. Medicaid paperwork requirement will cause people to lose coverage as the paperwork will increase. And hear this, there are currently 2,086 rural hospitals receiving $12.2 billion a year in net revenue from Medicaid. As a result of those cuts, some of those hospitals will have to close. This bill will defund Planned Parenthood clinics. Planned Parenthood, 85% of the work Planned Parenthood does is with contraceptives and simply offering counseling for people who have STDs. This bill targets clean energy, specifically those who want to do solar and wind, where all of those tax breaks will be removed. Medicare benefits will be cut, and those benefits will end for people with lawful immigration status. In this bill, food assistance for children aging out of foster care, veterans, and homeless will be cut. In this bill, there are more tax cuts for the wealthiest Americans. $175 billion will be going to immigration, $50 billion to build a border wall, $45 billion to create more spaces to detain undocumented people. This bill, I would say, is a big betrayal to basic human decency. This bill, pushed through very quickly, is roughly about 1,100 pages. I have been trying to read through the bill, and I'm only on chapter 1. It is extraordinary that we are now in a place where, as a result of this bill, we are shifting the debt to our grandchildren, and our great-grandchildren will have to pay for what has been done this past weekend. The final thing is, I say this specifically to those within the faith community that claim to be servant leaders or leaders of faith communities. Jesus is very clear. What we do to the least of these, we do also to him. We cannot support a policy that harms the homeless, that harms seniors, that harms those in foster care, that cuts SNAP benefits for children. We cannot support anything that harms the most vulnerable in our society. Stop calling yourself a Christian if you don't want to follow Christ. There is my 5 minutes.